Good evening. My name's Councillor Tom Crook. I'm the Mayor of the East Gippsland Shire. I'm just going to give you a quick update on some of the meeting deliberations from tonight's meeting, the 14th of November 2023. The first item that Council considered at tonight's meeting was whether or not to form a climate change advisory body. Council decided in the affirmative that we would seek a report from council officers on what the merits of forming a climate change advisory body were and what the risks were. This report will allow Council to further consider whether the Climate Advisory Body should be adopted formally as a resolution of Council in the future. We received several submissions from concerned community members around the issue of climate change, and I'd just like to thank those community members for their in-depth understanding of the issues and the concerns that they brought to Council for our consideration. Council has also resolved tonight to undertake a climate change pledge through the state government, whereby we'll actually issue our sustainability and environment policy to Council as a commitment of our Council to the goals set out under that sustainability policy, one of which is to reduce Council's emission to zero by 2032. Council tabled the Council Finances Report for the period from June this year through to September, the end of September this year, and the details of those finances are actually presented in both the Council agenda and will be in the Council minutes for the next meeting. Council approved a new planning delegations policy tonight, whereby issues of a planning nature that are of concern to 3 or more councillors can be brought to the Council chamber for consideration. Where matters aren't of concern to 3 or more councillors, the Council planning team will deal with those matters as a matter of course. And we believe that this new delegations policy will actually speed up some of the planning processes within the East Gippsland Shire Planning Department, seeing developments approved quicker in the future. Tonight's council meeting also approved funding for 3 years for the East Gippsland Winter Festival, which has over the last couple of years become one of our premier winter attractions, with events happening in most of our larger areas and many of our smaller areas too. The East Gippsland Winter Festival has unanimous council support because we feel that it really is one of our best community events, and at a time of year when often there's not much else going on. So this was very much welcomed by council.